if you were the one to take me from point A to point B, okay, in my digital transformation journey, and we're on the top of the hill, I want to be with super strong Gen AI supply chain planning capabilities. How should I start?
So, sorry, just to confirm. So from a Gen AI supply chain planning capability.
Right. So
So yep.
let's say that my current position is I work with Excel spreadsheet and I truly understand the benefits of Gen AI. How to start? How should I start? What would be the next thing I'm going to do tomorrow in order to start my journey?
Yeah, I think the simplest way to do this has been to show a targeted area like forecast accuracy for an operational statistical forecast, and to pick a subset of SKUs, and with that subset of SKUs, demonstrate some A items that are most important. Those are your cash cows. Some new products that you might have profiles from other areas, and some other ones with high variability, and be able to test and compare those. So it's not the approach isn't too different to take a subset of what you're doing, and traditionally how we would do POCs 4 or 5 years ago with ML. It's very similar to that, basically saying, let's ring fence a varied set of products, forecast them for a period of time. So typically we would do 8 to 12 weeks and do a Gen AI forecast for those products, right? And you have to figure out and play with a couple different attributes, right? How much do you care about price sensitivity right now, right? How much do you care about competitor aspects? How much do you care about um, targeting more of a 3-digit postcode versus tying it back to an inventory location, right? So there's different attributes to fine tune in that area. And then based on that, what I've done in the past is say, let's ring fence a short period of time, create the Gen AI forecast, and then treat that as a marketing event, treat that as a promotion. So you can say, here's these SKUs for these 12 weeks. This is a specific um, event-driven forecast. We'll call it a Gen AI forecast. And you can compare week by week for those SKUs what you were traditionally doing versus what you were doing with the Gen AI forecast, and based on what you're going to let in to influence that model. And then being able to compare those weeks, you can then say, here's the difference, right? And in the past, I think an ML driven forecast in general would be about 20% accuracy improvement. Where Gen AI will go above and beyond that is when you get into a couple of things. One, where the data is sporadic or missing. Sometimes people just have if you have blank fields, if you have an alphanumeric when you're supposed to have numeric data, right? People are dumbing data in your sales order capture and you've got bad data. To clean up some of that, you'll get some improvement. And if you can correlate some other synergistic, complementary, antagonistic products, right? Different seasonality, day of the week of the year, week of the month, week of the year, some of those different things. That's kind of how to get started and be able to correlate those right factors. And the difference is, if you were doing this as an ML exercise, it's a heavy lift. Keep, keep tweaking and tuning the models, right? But with Gen AI, it's a much simpler exercise to go do that. And you can kind of treat that as a black box with some of the capabilities, and let someone that's not a very strong data scientist person be able to help drive some of that POC.